Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome everyone to, I think we're calling this the end of season 1
Yeah.
for our podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've done a very good run on a good 9-10 episodes.
Yeah. So if you include episode 0, then this is the 10th episode.
And this is the 10th episode. And I think that we've come to a point where we would like to take a logical break.
I want to take a step back and reflect.
Yeah, try and watch our podcasts again, sort of understand where we've come from, line up some new guests, which I have 2 ready.
Yeah.
I have 2 ready to go.
Nice.
One is about the environment and sustainability and stuff. And another is focused in government. And I think those 2 would be really good, like, points that we can talk about and we can have a very strong discussion with.
Yeah, it's a very good avenue for us to look into. Like, we haven't touched on that on environment specifically yet. We haven't touched on those areas. So, yeah. And also, like, it'd be nice to have like a government approach, a bit about tax as well. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I think that's going to run really well for us.
Yeah. Well, we think logical break, but I mean, it'll probably be just a week off. And we'll be back the week after. Like, it won't take that long. It's just, it's good it's healthy to take a break sometimes, just to, reflect and understand like what's going on and what we need to change.
Yeah.
Because if you just go week in, week out, just going at it, you eventually just burn out.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
burnout
And I think
is a real thing, especially during this time.
Yeah, and I think it's good that we'll take a short break. We'll sort of understand what was good in our podcasts, what was bad in our podcast, anything we need to bring out from our episodes. Do we need to have a change of clothes? Do we need to have a change of face? Just do a bit of plastic surgery.
Change your voice, baby.
Yes, we can use one of the fancy tools to change our voice.
Oh yeah, we can do that too.
Change of location, switch sides maybe. Next time we run it. Next season is I'm on this side, you're on that side.
You mean I'm on this side, you're on this side?
That's what I mean. Yes. This is what we need to bring.
I mean, we don't know. Let's see what happens. Maybe even switch angles of where we sit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of grown fond of this background.
Yeah,
Even
I like
added
this
like a little
Yeah.
thing on. I can always make you smile.
Yeah.
But
Just a little bit of fun. The random box
poker set.
Yep.
It's organic, in a way.
Yeah. It is. It's very like the feel that we bring to this is almost as natural as we can possibly bring it, right? We don't like the fact that it's scripted.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's good to have a little bit of structure. So it's like this balance that we need to have.
Yeah. We like it to be unstructured. We like it to be structured and unstructured at the same time.
Yeah.
We like that we're able to take pauses, cut our videos up into smaller bits.
Yeah.
Have a random conversation in the middle and then sort of cut it out. It just keeps the energy flowing.
Like a nonchalant structure kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a structure without a structure.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, have an idea, have pointers to guide us where we want to take the conversation, but the conversations themselves have to be organic.
It's like in music albums when they write unplugged.
Unplugged. Yeah.
That's kind of like it. So how are we going to start this? We have this idea where we're going to sort of rank our videos.
Yeah. So
from the best one that we did to the worst one that we did.
Yeah. We're gonna not really ranking them from worst to best. We're gonna have like a tier system.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grade each of our episodes.
Yep.
And I think I went through it earlier.
Yeah.
So I have a kind of like an idea of where I want to put what and why.
Yeah.
A little bit. So we can get started.
Okay.
We can start with the first, like, episode 0.
Episode 0. I would say we put that at like level 3.
Like a C.
Like a C. Actually, I feel like a B more.
So I would say, okay, so because it's the first episode, I mean, remember, like, we're gonna grade them, but we have to grade them relative to the others. But at the same time, you have to keep in mind about where we were at the time. So given that it was our first try at it, it's a really good thing.
Yeah.
But in the broad perspective of it, I think it's a C. Because think about it this way, like, the audio wasn't really there yet.
Yeah.
We just had a mic, we just set it up and recorded. We agreed from the start that we're not going to really like have a structure on this. We're just going to talk and just get used to the whole vibe of it and like just get comfortable. So in that sense, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But in terms of like quality of content itself and like overall, like if you look in the broad perspective, I would say it's a C.
Okay, what do you think about online education? Where do you think that went?
Online education, So this is our first research and everything.
Why don't we do it this way? Why don't we pick the ones that we think are the best, and then everything else will fall in relative?
Okay, so
Okay, let's go cryptocurrency. I think cryptocurrency was one of our best episodes.
I would say B. Well, I mean, in terms of content, yes, but that's when the audio went out. Oh, sorry, the video went out halfway.
That's true, but see, we're not really.
No,
if we're going to focus on the idea that it was like we had technical difficulties, then
But we have to, because it has to be a whole perspective.
It has to be
like,
holistic.
This is like YouTube, Spotify, Apple. We're not just looking at it in terms of content. We're also looking at it in terms of professional. We want to be professional at some point, right?
That's true.
So in order to be that, we have to be critical of all aspects of the video. So in terms of, my best one, let's go for the best.
Okay.
The best one we've had is the most latest one because we had our first guest.
I think so.
It was over Zoom.
Yeah.
And it was so well done in terms of structure, and
That's
hats
true.
off to Hassan for this as well, because
Yeah.
he was hands-on with the whole approach. It's not like we did, he just brought him in and we just talked. He did his part.
Yeah,
he did his research,
Exactly.
and it was amazing. It was the perfect first guest we could get.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Then what do you think? I think the other one that was good was Manchester United. I think that was a bomb episode.
It was a bomb episode, but I will still grade it as an A.
You think you'll grade it as an A? Okay.
Because, I mean, again, content-wise, I think I was pretty happy with it. There was there was a mixture of facts and a bit of passion, because but at the end of the day, there was an issue with the video in this one.
Yeah.
We didn't take into account sunsets.
Yep.
So the lighting just went from bad to worse. It
True.
wasn't that great to start with, and then it just got worse and worse.
Yeah. I think we might need to do something about the lighting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something that we need to look into for the next episode or so. Maybe we can get a light here or something along those lines.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Yeah. That's something we could work on.
Mm.
So that's why it's an A.
Okay.
Formula One,
I think that was a decent episode. I would put it as an A as well.
I would put it as an A as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, compared to the one in S right now, Accountability 101, I don't think any episode can size up to that.
I feel like the one that we did with cryptocurrency does. I know the video drops in that one, but the quality of the content and the way we spoke and just the amount of information and ideas we came up with, I felt like that for us was one of our benchmark episodes.
It is because we came up with a lot of ideas, and not to mention this was our second official episode.
Yeah.
And to be able to come out with a bang like that,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I think that might actually take space in space in S. Oh, by the way, is this correct? The color coding is correct on this one, or is green supposed to be the best and S is supposed to be the worst?
No, S is S tier is ultimate.
Okay.
Right? And then there's A, B, C, D, F.
Okay.
You're grading a paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So cryptocurrency goes to S.
Okay.
Then what about this one? Online education?
On education, I feel like this will be our first B entry
Mm-hmm.
because we were still figuring it out.
Okay.
Right? It was good. I'm not saying it was bad. B is still good.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any bad episodes.
No, I don't think so. I think future. I feel like okay.
Work from home and future are very similar in my opinion.
Yeah.
In a way. So, but we'll get to that. Online education, I feel would be a B. Okay. It was really good, but do you think it was just as good as Manchester United or Formula One?
Let's come back to it.
That's what I'm saying. That's how we have to think about it.
What about the oil one? The oil one was a good episode.
I really liked the oil one. I put oil on A.
I would put oil on A as well, 100%.
Because first of all, it was our first Zoom attempt, and I feel like it went great.
I feel like it went great. The audio was really good.
Yeah, it was very clear.
The stuff we said, the content that we put out was good.
Conversation was very, very good.
It was structured.
It was.
Right?
And it was behind the scenes, it was last minute.
It was.
Right? So given that was the case, I feel like that was an amazing episode that we pulled off.
I think that was a really good episode. The amount of work we put into that one.
I'm really proud of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really nice. Okay, so now we're down to 4.
Ivy League, work from home,
Future of
economics, and online education. You think these are all B-level episodes?
Would you put them all in the same rank?
I think so.
Yeah. So online education's B.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I believe Future of Economics, the third episode, which is, I can't really tell which one's the third one. But until the third episode is when we fixed our audio properly, like we were getting to our audio.
Yeah. And then it was, although it wasn't also, it was also until very recently that we figured out how to get these on different lines.
And we got a stand for it too.
Yeah.
I think that was in Formula 1 that we got a stand.
I think so. Because Formula 1 is the only one that actually looks like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does make sense that we have Ivy League also has a stand.
Ivy League was after. Ivy League was right before Oil episode.
Yeah.
Right.
Ivy League, do you think you'd put that in a B or a C? B.
I think I would put a B.
B? Yeah, I think B as well. B.
It was a good episode though. Like,
it was.
I mean, I don't know. Like Oil and Ivy, they were both pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But would I put them in the same rank?
I feel like we should move the intro episode down a level to D.
Yeah.
And then maybe I think we'll have a better rank on C.
Okay.
Do you think Work From Home goes on C, or do you think Work From Home goes on B?
I think Ivy was better than Work From Home.
You think Ivy was better than Work From Home?
Yeah.
But do you think Ivy was as good as Oil?
No.
No. Okay. Do you think Online Education was as good as Ivy?
No.
Okay. So we bring Online Education down. Work From Home goes on to level C.
And the Future of Economics goes to a B.
To a B.
That's a pretty good line.
I think that's a good tier.
Yeah.
Did you have anything different when you were doing yours?
It was a bit different, but I think you fixed it when you said let's bring the introduction down to D. But introduction is introduction. Like that's how it's supposed to be. It was just supposed to be for us like trying it out, and hence why it's episode 0.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And then our first episode is a C.
Mm-hmm. I think after another run of 9 or 10 episodes, we should do this again, and we should do like another little bit of another tier level to see how our episodes stack up. Maybe we can push more and more episodes into the A and S range.
Yeah, our second ever episode hit S.
Yeah. Which is good, which means that we have the ability.
Yeah.
Right? If we can put episodes in A and S, it just means we have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
We just have to learn from those episodes and figure out why those episodes were up there and why they're episodes in C.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And like just take notes.
Mm-hmm. Sort of like retrospect and just see how we can do better.
Just if you also look at the trends, I feel like the ones we were more interested in are the ones that stack up, because of course, like, I mean,
I don't know actually, because I was very passionate about the whole work from home thing.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I had a lot of info there. I felt like that was a topic that has like I've been thinking about a lot over time, but maybe it just wasn't articulated in the way that I wanted it to. Maybe. Or maybe it was just a slightly dry episode.
No, thinking back. And remember, like, we're not looking at this in terms of how many views we got or nothing. Because, like, we're still starting out. So we're not expecting views. Now that you've said that, now I'm thinking back to that episode. We talk about, it wasn't just work from home. It was hybrid work.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out the balance.
Yeah.
And there were so many things. Like, there was, like, the aspect of, okay, how the industries change. How the competitiveness would change.
This whole we're talking about so much adoption of so many new things,
and also like what we need to do to be able to stay competitive. I think this thing goes up. This is at least a B. I would put that
maybe even higher than a B.
Was it as good as Ivy League?
I think so. I think it might have been actually better than Ivy League.
Was it as good as Oil, Formula 1?
I think
United?
So. I think
it was just as good.
I think so.
Damn, that's a double what's it called? Double upgrade from a C to an A.
See, because like at this point, we're trying to remember, right? We're trying to remember exactly what we spoke about.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff when we spoke about it off the cuff.
Yeah.
Right. So things were just flowing.
I feel like this was the first episode that we had it properly structured. Right.
That's true.
Like we made a Google Doc.
That is true.
Did we make a Google Doc?
I think we did.
We did in Future of Economics.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. But online education wasn't that. We just opened our websites in a way and just started talking about it.
Yeah.
But
I think online education, I think online education deserves the C rank, and I think the rest, I think this is a much better
and that looks better
description
too.
of
it looks better too.
Yeah.
You want to rank them inside them. So for example, accountability for me is number 1.
Okay.
Crypto is number 2.
Okay.
So in A, which is like the best episode out of all of them?
I think it was United, and then it was Oil.
Yeah.
And then I think Work From Home and Formula 1 take the same rank.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, well, they're both like towards the lower end of A, so it doesn't matter which side they're on.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. What about B? Ivy League or Future of Economics?
Ivy League first, Future of Economics second.
I would go the other way around.
You'd go the other way around?
But I mean, it doesn't matter. There's still B. C, D, they stay as they are.
There's just one, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. So now again, like the way we see it, it shows that we're actually capable of producing fairly decent content.
Yeah, we are
Right?
capable, and I feel like we have a lot of room to improve as well. So,
Yep.
but it also shows that we were able to put in consistent performances. You would say, because like C and D, there were only 2.
Yeah.
There were 2 in B, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 episodes were B or below.
Yeah.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 were A and above.
Right. So
In our
60% is
In our
better
eyes,
than
yeah.
40%.
Exactly. Like majority of our episodes were really good, and
Yeah.
don't like B is not a bad episode. It's just in like relative to the others, the others did better.
Exactly.
We felt we did better in the other ones.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like for those who might be new to this channel and everything, like I feel like this might be really good for you guys to check out. So
Yeah.
if you want to catch up or something, or you want to find a really good episode, well, there you go.
Yeah.
We made our own
Now-
tier list.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know what. Now I guess now it really shows what we're capable of,
Yeah.
what we can, and with us ranking these episodes, it sort of allows us to see the stuff that we've already covered. So we know that this is stuff that sort of goes well, stuff that doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Right, and what sort of stuff would make sense to cover more, right? You know, like for example, when we did like Formula One, right, or like when we did United, sometimes it just felt like there wasn't enough economics in it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it felt like we were just talking about more about the etymology or the history,
Yeah.
or the passion behind something,
Yeah.
rather than economics. And I think that just means that we need to sort of fit in the economics in certain places.
That's true. But don't you think like even that the passion aspect is a part of it as well? Because it's human behavioral economics. It's just a matter of now like linking it.
Exactly.
Like,
I think
we always have to like circle back.
exactly. I think it's just the idea of being able to say that, hey, this is economics that needs to be
Yeah.
mentioned. That's all.
Yeah. Like this is what we need to circle back to at the
Yeah.
end of the day. Which I think we did well. That accountability episode, man, like we were somehow just kept coming back to the same theme.
Fiduciary responsibility and
Like,
account.
It was beautiful. Like
Yeah.
we talked about, I think 2-3 different things.
Yeah.
And it all came down to the same thing. Whether it was in terms of a company,
Yeah.
whether it was in terms of a club, or whether it was in terms of the government.
Yeah.
It all came down to one thing.
Fiduciary responsibility. I love that word, man. It's such a good set of words. Like
Yeah.
it just sounds so nice. Just makes you sound smart.
Yeah. And yeah, man, I'm enjoying it.
Honestly, I am too. I'm enjoying the way that we're doing these videos. I'm enjoying doing the research, the learning behind it.
Yeah.
I think it's being very good.
Yeah.
Like putting our conversations out into the world,
Yeah, because we've always had some crazy conversations. It's
Yeah.
slowly coming out.
That's true.
It's not there yet. We've had some crazy conversation off mic. Like,
Yeah.
it's happened, but yeah.
It'll get there.
So anyway, guys, that was the tier list. We'll be doing this again at the end of the
Definitely.
next season.
Yeah.
I feel like 10 episodes. I mean 9 plus 1 is good.
So 10 episodes essentially.
10 episodes.
10 episodes is a good run.
Mhm.
It's good for us to take a few days off,
Yeah.
try and sort of understand what we need to do better,
Yeah.
and come up with much better content.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's much better, but significantly improved content, more structured, more organized.
More ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something new, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe we can have like a middle segment. Maybe we can have a sponsor. Who knows?
who knows? Yeah, like that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Or like, I was given this idea as well. Austin actually gave me this idea. He was like, you could also have like news.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can talk about like the first 5 minutes could be about like breaking news in the world and talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there are many other ideas we could.
Of course, we can add in segments. Maybe we can do like a 2-minute segment of just random questions.
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys are here watching and you have any ideas as well, comment, send us a message.
Yeah,
Let us know.
feel free.
So we can cater the content towards your liking, and then you will enjoy it more.
That's true.
Right.
I
So
agree.
hope you guys enjoyed.
And thank you so much.
Take care.